So last night, one of my kids dropped and broke their iPhone for probably the 10th time collectively. I've always encouraged them to use a case, either an OtterBox or a LifeProof case, and I decided to put this video together to explain the difference between the two and why I prefer the OtterBox. I've had an OtterBox ever since they've come out through the iPhone 3, 4, 5, and one day the iPhone 6. And I've never broken a phone. I've dropped phones more than anyone in my family, well over 100 times, never broke or cracked anything because I've always used an OtterBox. Here's a couple of the features that I like best about the OtterBox. The charging port at the bottom, there's a flap, so it's always been a perfect fit. You just slide the end of the charger in there, and it doesn't wiggle around. It always works, always fits. And then when you're done, you can seal up the port that way. With the LifeProof case, there's a bracket here, and the bracket tends to break. I've seen it broken on many LifeProof cases. And also the hole doesn't fit most chargers, so you have to continue to take the case off in order to be able to stick the charger into the hole at the bottom. For some reason, when they made it, it was too small. The second feature is the port for your earbuds or auxiliary cord. The same feature, it's a flap, and when you're done using it, you can fill it back, push it back in, and it seals it off. Over here on the LifeProof case, it's a screw-in hole, so you have to screw the piece in, and obviously, like on this one, it's already lost, so it exposes the port at all times for your earbuds or auxiliary cord. That's another feature I like better about the OtterBox. In addition, on the side of the OtterBox, there's a smooth plastic, and the case is well put together. On a LifeProof case, it has a bunch of plastic extrusions on the side, like buttons, and they're kind of flabby, and they break easily. As you can see, this one's already torn. It's just another feature, the reason I like the OtterBox better. But probably the biggest reason is the sensitivity of the screen. The OtterBox is very sensitive to the touch. The LifeProof has almost zero sensitivity. So let me give you an example. With the OtterBox phone, by being able to swipe, get right into the phone, you can see the features and do whatever you like. On the LifeProof, when you swipe it, it doesn't work as good, and you have to do it multiple times in order to get it to work. And once you're in, you can see how the features work there. So the OtterBox is more sensitive to the touch and works better than the LifeProof case for that feature as well. Now, in addition, the button at the top, when you're locking the screen, it's easy with the OtterBox, as you can tell. With the LifeProof, it's harder to push, and it does do the job, but it's just not as easy. And then turning it back on, same way. So anyway, I prefer the OtterBox. It's easier to use, and it's built better than the LifeProof case. But either one will keep your phone from breaking, and hopefully this will help you from having to go through over 10 broken phones like we have.